Welcome to CBA TV's presentation of the JV football matchup, CBA versus Niskayuna. CBA is 4-4, looking to win their last game of the season, eventually win from last season where they lost to Niskayuna after a huge 20-point comeback and lost in overtime by 2 points. This is our first JV presentation, and you can expect to see a lot more throughout the basketball season and furthermore. And tune in for the kickoff in about 5 minutes. And it looks like CBA is going to receive the kick. The game will start in a couple seconds. It's a chilly one, about 40 degrees. And here we go. They're teeing up the ball.
Whoa. You gotta do that noise like everybody in the stands does.
They break the huddle.
Just see the kick in the ball and pull it to the other way. Here's the problem with if you're looking at this and you're trying to follow the ball person.
Receiving the kick are the Goebel twins, Jack and Jesse. Number 85 is Jesse Goebel, and number 86 is Jack Goebel. It's kicked to Jack Goebel. He returns the ball for a bounce. He moves through and he gets tackled in the center of the field, about the 31-yard line.
CBA at their own 38-yard line.
Correction, that was the 38-yard line. My mistake.
Don't have the counts.
Don't know how to count.
These all switched numbers.
I don't know which one to the left right now.
It's a windy one today, so we'll see how many pass plays JV team throws. They're a run-heavy offense, so we will see.
Seven's Jack Gregory, right?
That is Jack Gregory under center. And it's a fumble. He fumbles the ball, but he jumps on it quickly. It's about a loss of 2 yards. Not a good start for CBA. You want to get the momentum going quick. Let's see what they try to pull out of their sleeve right here. Jack Gregory goes on the center. And it's a power to the left, but number 4, he cuts to the right and he powers through. It's about a 7-yard gain, and they've got 3 yards to go to get first down. That was number 4, Jameer Austin.
Jameer
Austin on carry at about 10. We have a 3rd and 1 from CBA.
And they're playing quick here. Goes into center. It's another power play to the right. Jameer Austin moves through. He does a spin move, great move, and he gets about a 10-yard gain on the 42-yard line. Niskayuna's. It's a hurry-up offense. It looks like they're moving it quick. CBA plays off signals. They don't really do that much of a huddle. Niskayuna defense is moving around. It's a pass play. Jack Gregory decides to take it for himself, and he gets sacked by 3 Niskayuna defensive players. Looks like a loss of about 5 yards. They get back on the line, try to start over again. Twins right. It's another power play, and Jameer Austin tries to push it through the middle, but he gets denied. It looks like Niskayuna is catching up on their schemes here. And they'll see if they try to switch it up. We will see. There's some confusion at the line here. It looks like the wide receivers and the quarterback don't know what's going on. Goes into center, he snaps it. And it looks like a stretch play. Jameer Austin moves up the middle. He runs right over a guy, completely demolished him. And yeah, he stands over him. That was bad. First down, CBA. CBA is methodically moving down the field.
I said just get them on.
Looks like Jack Gregory is getting his confidence back after that fumble at the start. That was a disaster. And it's to Mike Lasavio. He moves right up front and he powers through all the way to about the 15-yard line. Solid run.
It was Lasavio, right?
CBA is now in the red zone, scoring position. We'll see what they do.
Is that Lasavio?
Yep.
Carry first down.
This hurry-up offense seems like it's a lot to handle for Niskayuna. They're trying to switch off players. See if they got 11. They do. It's to Savio again. He runs straight up the middle. He powers through and he almost scores right at the goal line.
Here you go. Here you go.
I know it. CBA is playing aggressive. Niskayuna calls a timeout to slow things down. They really need to figure out their defense right now.
Confirmation with Savio.
By the CBA Billies.
Timeout is coming to an end. Referees are getting ready to get this thing going.
All
Niskayuna goes back onto their side of the field. They need a goal line stop right here, desperately. It is first down. CBA is looking good. Twins left. Let's see what they try to do here. My guess is they'll give it to Lasavia right up the middle. And it's QB sneak by Jack Gregory. And he gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Jack Gregory. QB sneak right up the middle. Perfectly played. And that is Joey Borick, the holder, going onto the field. Backup quarterback. He is on the field with the tee, so they're going to kick it.
That was just a regular QB snap.
The kicker.
The kick is good. That makes it 7-0 CBA. An awfully quick score for CBA. This is looking good for them. Now let's see what Niskayuna has up their sleeve.
I wish I started on the clock.
CBA has had a lot of confusion and switches, and who's starting at quarterback. They at first they had Drew Pemrick, a star, who had to move up to varsity to play defense, and a shortage of juniors and seniors. A lot of sophomores have been playing varsity. Then they moved to Joey Borick, and for this last game they pulled up multiple freshmen, including two quarterbacks, Sam D'Angelo, number 34, and Jack Gregory, who you just saw score and drive the team down for a touchdown, number 7. Joey Borick's number 12, and you can expect all three of those, Sam D'Angelo, Joey Borick, and Jack Gregory, to get some time on the field.
Stuff like that.
We're not doing this unit, right? We're not doing their plays. We're doing if we get a good defense.
Yeah, we'll talk about our guys.
And CBA lines up to kick it.
Should I?
Wish I knew the kicker's name. What is that muted?
Make it up.
And it's a solid kick right up the middle to number 45 in Niskayuna. He tries to move it to the outside, and it looks like he made some room. He's moving down. He could go all the way, and he gets tripped up, and don't know who that was. It was a lot of CBA players diving on his feet, and one just trying to nick his ankle on. It looks like they're at the 48-yard line of the CBA brothers. This is a good start for Niskayuna. They need the bounce back and score a touchdown, because you don't want to get the momentum swayed too fast for CBA. Niskayuna runs a pistol shotgun format, and they do a run up the right, and it's for about a 4-yard gain, 5-yard gain, I would say.
That's a run of about 3 yards, bring up a 2nd and 7 for the Silver Warriors.
Anybody know what number Sam D'Angelo is?
34.
He played D.
Back in the gun, it looks like there's some confusion between the quarterback and the running back. We'll see what happens here. And they call another timeout. Niskayuna is burning their timeouts early in the game. Let's hope that doesn't hurt them later. Your three starting linebackers are Will Vivian, Mike Lasavio, and Josh Huckins. Number 51, number 24, and number 23, respectively.
It's probably Ben Huckins because Josh is on the soccer team.
That is Ben Huckins, in fact. He is an older brother, Josh.
Cousin, brother.
On the defensive line, you have Aiden Nikes, Connor Rogler, Anthony Zachariah, Jacob LaPlante, Ryan Hoteling, and Brendan Wisniewski. That is 6 players, but they will switch in and out multiple times during the game.
Where's Ryan?
Ryan Hoteling, their star, is great lineman. They snap it, they run up right up the middle, and the defensive line prevails again and stops Niskayuna from gaining 10 yards.
About 1 yard for the Silver Warriors.
1 yard gain for the Silver Warriors. That will be about 3rd and 4.
Was Ryan in on that tackle?
Ryan Hoteling was in on that tackle.
He learned it all from that.
Ryan Hoteling, their star defensive lineman, is number 55. You'll see him a lot at defensive end and expect some sacks. They've stacked 4 on the line. They throw the ball. They throw it deep, and there was some contact between the wide receiver and the cornerback, and Matt Usey seems to knock it down, but there is a flag in the play. Possibility that there's pass interference on Matt Usey. We will see. Usey.
Pass interference call on the brothers resulting in a first down.
That was, in fact, a pass interference. About a 15-yard gain for Niskayuna. They do run a unique offense. Right now they have nobody except for the quarterback in the backfield. They're obviously showing that they're either going to run a QB power or a pass. And in fact, it is a pass. It's a screen pass to number 5, and he gets tackled about a 3-yard gain, maybe less. That was tackled by Will Vivian, one of their outside linebackers, a Sam linebacker. He played defensive line and center throughout the entire season, but due to a shortage of players, they had to move him to linebacker, and he succeeded. Great athlete. At the corners, you have Jameer Austin, who just subbed in for Matt Usey, and Daryl Maxwell. And that's a run right up the middle. He gets tackled at about the 23-yard line. That might be a first down. Yes, it is. They're moving the chains right now. That tackle was by Josh Huckins, the Will linebacker. Also a freshman that moved up to
Or Ben Huckins, whichever way.
Ben Huckins. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Probably just one person. And Dad, when I tell you to listen to this later. It's a shotgun play, and it's a screen pass to number 9. He gets about a 5-yard gain, but he is tackled by number 2, who is Thomas Connolly. Another freshman moved up to JV. You'll see a lot of that this evening.
Another IED student.
Another IED student, too. One of many freshmen who fool around a lot. All right, Niskayuna is moving down the field very quickly. Let's see what they do here. It is snapped. It's a run right up the middle. He gets about 5 yards. Little guy, but he maneuvered his way through the defensive line, and he's about at the 9-yard line.
4 yards.
Coach better get that big.
We need a big play by either Ryan Hoteling or Brendan Wisniewski. We will see. We hope to see something from Ryan Hoteling. He's got a
Finally.
disappointing season.
What's up with Ryan Hotel?
And that is a wildcat formation, and number 33, who just got a big gain, tried to run up the middle. It wasn't very successful, about at least, or at most, 2 yards.
First down.
But it's a first down for Niskayuna. A similar position that CBA was just 5-10 minutes ago. Let's see what they try to do here. They're running a similar offensive plan as CBA in regards to as not as much of a huddle, but taking signals from the coach. They break the makeshift huddle, and he's under the gun again. It's the quarterback now. And he hands it off to number 33, who tries to get a couple yards, but he only gets 2 yards. Not what they need right now. It's first and goal, now second and goal. They need a touchdown within the next 2 plays, or it goes to CBA, pinned back in their own red zone. Second and goal from the brothers' 5-yard line.
Gonzalez.
My apologies, 5, not Frive. And they're running from the Wildcat formation again. He snaps it, and guess what? He runs it right up the middle and gets stopped. About a 1-yard gain, if that. They really got to spice it up here, or they will not score. It's 3rd and goal. CBA has a very good defensive line, so you can expect them to make a couple stops here at the goal line. CBA is making a switch, and that is Matt Usey back in the field, who got kicked off after he committed a pass interference penalty. They're under the gun. It's a pass. He tries to throw it up the middle, and the receiver gets tripped up. The Niskayuna players are dancing around, hoping for a pass interference play, but I don't know what they're talking about because there was nothing that happened there. It's now going to be 4th and goal, and
Big play here.
big play here. We will see what they try to do.
Come on, Rogue.
Will they pass it or will they run it? Niskayuna is a pass-heavy offense in regards to JV football teams. They start to sub some players on. Looks like a wide receiver and a running back and a wide receiver. So doesn't really give you a notion of whether they're going to run it or pass it.
Big play by the brothers right here.
They stack to the left, and it's a little good play action pass to the right. What a great bootleg by the quarterback. That's a touchdown, Niskayuna Silver Warriors. 7-6, PAT, forthcoming. That was truly a great play by Niskayuna because CBA was running around like chickens without their heads. But one guy almost got the quarterback, but he was too quick for the big man.
You go to this.
The PAT is coming up. We'll see what they try to... Will they make it or will they miss it? And somebody jumped on the defensive side and referee throws the flag, and it looks like it was Matt Usey again, the second flag of the day. Cheater. So Niskayuna will just try it again. Looks like they declined the penalty. They don't have to move the ball forward. Very confident in their kicker. I like it. The guy's having trouble putting a football on the ground. Here he goes. Takes a couple steps back. Another flag on the field. Let's see who it's on this time. Flags are pink. Breast cancer awareness. Donate. That was a false start on the offense this time. Before it was a neutral zone infraction by the defense. They're trading penalties now. They're actually going to move the ball back. CBA is not going to just decline a penalty that's going to benefit them that much. They're smart. Niskayuna looks like they're going to go for 2 now. They're not that confident in their kicker. I don't blame them. Now they're going to go for 2, and I'm going to say they're going to pass it. I think they're going to pull off some kind of bootleg play or a screen pass. Actually, I'm going to say they're going to do a screen pass to number...
Same play they just ran.
I can't see right now because of the angle. But that guy on the way left of your field, of your screen. No, the screen is not frozen. They're just standing there. All right, here they go. It's a pass. It's a slant route up the middle to number 18, but it's blocked by one of the CBA linebackers. Deflected. Great play. Now it's 6-7. CBA has the lead after that good stop. In just a minute, they will kick off and keep the game going. Wish I could tell you how much time is left in the game, but the scoreboard is not functioning as well as you would expect. So I'm going to say there's about 3 minutes left in the first quarter.
They haven't even kicked off yet.
CBA is waiting for Niskayuna to get on the field and kick the ball off. There's Niskayuna. They run onto the field, and they are going to kick the ball off. He is teeing up now. It was a little windy before, but the wind died down, so they shouldn't have any trouble teeing up the ball. All right, they chose their play, and now they're kicking off. They all put their hands up, and in any second they'll smack their thighs, and they'll kick. There they go. And it's a short kick, straight to the second line. And it looks like he was preparing for this because he goes right around and he breaks a tackle, but he gets tackled right at the 50-yard line. Great return from somebody who didn't expect to get the ball. That was Ben Huckins, linebacker and running back for the freshman team.
Do we know that? Is that definitely Huck?
Yeah.
Looks like they switched out the receivers. Now you have Tom Connolly and Ian Pacific, or no, that is still Matt UC, but now Tom Connolly's on the field. They snap it. It's right to Lasavio again, who drove in the red zone. About a 5-6 yard gain. CBA is running a hurry-up offense. Jack Gregory is under center. He snaps. It's a power to Jameer Austin, and he powers through, but the play is stopped. Penalty.
Jameer.
I definitely do.
Jameer.
It was a penalty on the defense that gave CBA about 5 yards.
I do spend this
They're back under center. It's another power play to Jameer Austin, and it looks like he fumbled around with the ball there, but he kept it in his hands and he got about a 4 yard gain. Second and 7 for CBA. Second and 6 for CBA. My apologies. Jack Gregory's under center. He does a power play, and Jameer Austin just gets absolutely smashed, and then 3 guys pile on him, and he is not happy, ladies and gentlemen.
He's pissed.
I would be, yeah.
That was a loss of about 2 on the play. 3rd and 9 for CBA. Jack Gregory under center. And it's to Michael Savio. He runs it to the right. When he powers through, he falls forward, and that's going to make it 4th and 3. We'll see what they do here. It is very close, so you don't know if you want to punt it here or go for it. It looks like they're going to go for it.
That might be 4th and 1 in there.
They line up, and it is a fumble. Jack Gregory fumbled the ball, and Niskayuna recovered it, bounced around like crazy, and went 4 feet forward. I have no idea how that happened, but Niskayuna got the ball.
Jumping at it.
That's better than not converting on the play, because now Niskayuna is pinned back about 5 yards more than they would be if it was a turnover on downs.
Very good.
The guy shouldn't have tried to jump on the ball. Idiot.
Should have just let us go.
That is the end of the first quarter. The score is 7 CBA, 6 Niskayuna. Niskayuna has the ball on about their own 30-yard line. And stay tuned for the second quarter. It's an exciting one, folks. the cameraman finally figured out that they moved the ball at the quarter, and it looks like they moved the screen over. Thanks, guys. Aiden Harrison and Billy Chica, they're fooling around right now. Looks like Aiden just pushed Billy. Yep. They're trying to figure out how to use the camera.
Hey, don't chew while your mic's open.
All right, Niskayuna does another boot play. It's a pass to number 18, and he just fumbles it. It was a little high, though, so I don't blame him for missing that catch.
Sorry for chewing in your ear.
Sorry for chewing in your ear. I thought it was muted. I'll put away these pretzels. It's 2nd and 10 from their own 25-yard line. All right, and they're slowing it down a little bit. The clock did stop, so they have no reason to hurry up. Looks like they're playing out of the gun, again, as usual. We've got 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And it's a little comeback route to number 9, and the pass was incomplete. Good defense by Thomas Connolly, number 2. Freshman moved up. He's a corner.
IED.
IED engineer.
Another IED. Name wall. Every time you say somebody's name, I'm
They're running a similar formation out of the gun with 1 receiver to the left of the quarterback. And it's another pass. He passes it to number 18, but it's broken up by, again, Thomas Connolly, his 3rd pass breakup of the day. He had number 6 wide open, but he didn't see him. Thomas Connolly is a dual athlete. He does lacrosse too. He's very good. And that makes it 4th and 10 for the Warriors. It looks like they're going to punt. It would be very logical to do so.
Hey, which goal is that, guys?
That is
85.
You have Jesse Goebel to return the punt,
Jesse is back.
and Jameer Austin. And he punts the ball, a clean punt, that they almost got it. And they couldn't track the ball. They're going to yell poison and not touch the ball. Let them, the referees spot it. Looks like they'll put it about the, I would say the 43-yard line, Niskayuna's own. CBA is going to take the ball under the center. And it's a handoff to Jameer Austin. He moves up the middle. It's a 4-yard gain.
Second and 7, CBA.
2nd and 6 for CBA. And that's a power play to Jameer Austin, and he breaks through, and that's a 10, 15-yard gain for Jameer Austin. A great play. He just juked the socks out of that one Niskayuna guy.
I got that one.
Now they've got the momentum going. They've got twins to the right because the ball is spotted on the left of the field. They run another power play to Jameer Austin, and he just powers through. These guys tugging on his shirt. He's still going, and the referees blow the whistle, stop the play. Nobody gets hurt. They've got a pile up. They're trying to pick up all the guys. And now is, I would say, a 6-yard gain. They're going to keep the ball moving. They got twins to the right. Jack Gregory under center. And it's another power play to Jameer Austin, and he gets hit initially at about 3-yard line, but he gets 2 yards after that, about a 5-yard gain. He just powers straight through. It is 3rd and 2 for the brothers. They've got confusion because they're trying to summon some players. It looks like they may pass it. And that's an option. Oh no, it's a veer play for about a 3-yard gain. Mike Lasavio gets the first down for CBA. They're just moving the ball right down, marching it down. CBA players are getting the play from the coaches, and it looks like they had some confusion on the formation. One receiver moves to the left, one stays on the right. It's a bunch formation. It's a sweep to the right.
Huckins.
That is Ben Huckins for about a 3-yard gain. So after switching up their running backs and wide receivers, it did not deem successful, so it looks like they put back in Jameer Austin and Mike Savio, the 2 powerful running backs that have just been dominating today.
Zero.
And that's Jameer Austin all the way through. He just explodes for the touchdown. There he is. What a play. There he is celebrating with his teammates, rightfully so. That was a great play. Snap of a finger and he's in the end zone. The extra point by Will Vivian, their center and defensive end and kicker, is good. The score is CBA 14, Niskayuna, Silver Warriors 6. They are about halfway through the second quarter. Tomorrow night, CBA tradition with LaSalle Academy is going to continue the Sabre game, a 100-year-old game. CBA owns the Sabre and has been holding the Sabre for the past 15 years. Whoever wins will get the Sabre. We plan to keep it, and we will stream that game tomorrow. 8 o'clock. And Will Vivian lines up to kick the ball. It's a good kick. It's about the 15, 20-yard line. It bounces. Number 6 picks it up, and they are just all over him. He drags him down by his feet. That is a great play by CBA. That's Jesse Goebel with a great tackle. They got the ball on about their own 15-yard line. Tomorrow night, the CBA sectional soccer semifinal against Shaker will be happening right before the football game, and we will be streaming that as well as the Sabre game. Pinned back in their own red zone, Niskayuna tries to get the ball moving. They hand it off, and it's for about a 3-4 yard gain.
Hope so.
Second down for the Silver Warriors.
So that does a pick 6 right now.
They've got 2 receivers on the right, 2 on the left. It's a pass. It is a screen pass, and he gets about 2 yards. Municipal amount. of yards gained. Niskayuna really just can't get the ball moving here in the pass game, but the run game they have been succeeding. We'll see if they keep on trying to pass the ball or if they will just grind it through. If you look at the bottom of your screen, you see a couple of goons just fooling around, playing with the football. Nice one-handed catch. And it's another pass play, screen pass to what seems to be a running back, number 12, and CBA is all over Will Vivian with the tackle. Will Vivian has been having a great day. Well, CBA has been having a great day defensively overall. Tom Connolly and Will Vivian being the stars. And Niskayuna is going to punt. They may actually be punting it from their own end zone. We'll see. The two punt returners, Jesse Goebel and Jameer Austin, move up because they know this punter doesn't have a lot of leg to him.
You're really dissing everyone.
He punts it, and it's better than last time. It's still average. It bounces around, and the Niskayuna player touches it before it stops rolling. So they wasted some yards there. CBA will get it on their own 43. For the first time all day, we see CBA go into the huddle and slow it down. They seem very comfortable. Jack Gregory is under center. And it's a veer play to Michael Savio, and he just powers straight through and gets about a 9-10 yard gain. We'll see if it's a first down. Doesn't look like they're going to move the chains. Nope. And 9 yard gain. 2nd and 1 for the brothers. And they stretch it out and they try to give it to Jameer Austin, but he gets about a 1 yard gain. We'll see if it's a first down. Yep, they're moving the chains. That's a first down for CBA. CBA just marching down the field. And it's a power play to Jameer Austin. He does a little spin move. And a Niskayuna player's dragging by his toes onto Jameer Austin, and he pulls him for about 9 yards. It is 2nd and 1 for the brothers. They've got twins to the left. Nope, they're going to make a substitution. They're going to go into the huddle, slow it down. Seems CBA's game plan was to hurry it up at the beginning and make Niskayuna worried and then slow it down once they got comfortable, and that has deemed itself very successful. Now they're slowing it down, and they're going to make some substitutions. Scoring here would put them in a great position going to the half. And that's, of course, Jack Gregory under center. He fumbles the ball, and it's a pass play, and he launches it up deep, and it was to the middle of nowhere. That's not a catch, not near it.
The way I see it.
Just calling it the way I see it, ladies and gentlemen. And Jameer Austin again to the right side of the field. He powers through for about 6 yards, but there's a flag on the field. It's holding on the offense. You hate to see it. That'll bring him back about 5 yards. No gain in the play after a solid run, again by Jameer Austin.
Holding call, backs the brothers up 10 yards.
Correction, that pulls him back 6 yards, or 10 yards. 10 yards. Sorry. They're going to reset on the 32-yard line.
You could talk about how many fans we got. A lot of fans.
We got a lot of fans watching tonight. Peak viewers at 6. Surprisingly, that's a lot. 4 minutes remaining in the first half. CBA's got twins to the right, one to the left. And let's see what they do here. It's a motion play. You don't see that a lot. And it's a sweep to Thomas Connolly. And he cuts up the left side, and he gets stopped by number 58 of Niskayuna. 2-yard gain. That is 4th and 12 for CBA. It's not looking good, but they're gonna go for it because they're too far up on the field.
Because we're CBA.
And it's CBA, a very bold team. Looks like they're playing out of the gun. You don't see that a lot. And it's a good snap. It's a pass. Jack Gregory throws it up the middle, and Thomas Connolly catches it. What a great catch off the tip drill play. That's a 15, 20-yard gain. We will see where the referees spot it. Great play by Thomas Connolly. First completion of the day off the hands of Niskayuna. But there is a flag on the field. We'll see which way it goes. Ineligible receiver on the offense. You really hate to see it. That really hurts. That's going to move him back. A big play for CBA. Just ruined by the referees. Well, ruined by the ineligible receiver, Joey Borick, number 7. Joey Borick is trotting back on the field. It looks like he's going to be quarterback now.
That's Jack Gregory, number 7.
Nope. Oh. Jack Gregory is at quarterback again, and they're going to run into the gun because that worked last time. Let's see if they pass it here. And it's another pass play. You have 3 receivers going downfield. Oh, and the Jesse Goble, my mistake, just misses it. It was a little bit underthrown and led too much by Jack Gregory. Now that's Joey Borick at quarterback.
It's defense, kid.
Oh.
I think my mom's gonna push it.
That was... Now CBA's on defense. Niskayuna drops back. He passes a little screen pass, and it's shut down by Will Vivian once again. About a loss of 4 yards. Niskayuna is standing still, and they finally snap the ball. Oh, and they get him. They get him. It looks like all of the CBA defensive line just murders that quarterback. That was a sack by Ben Huckins, the freshman. And they're back on the field. It looks like it's going to be third down for Niskayuna. They just burned their third timeout. That's their last one.
I still got the play.
And
I
now
still got the play.
Yeah, I know, but it didn't actually.
they're getting on the field.
So yeah.
The quarterback is getting signals from the coach, and they're about to run the play. It's an empty backfield. The quarterback drops back. It's a pass play. Another screen pass. Oh, and it was a circus play, hook and ladder. And it was brought down, I would say, 4 yards.
Good for about 6 yards.
That was a neat little play. The wide receiver caught the screen pass, or the button hook, as whatever you want to call it, and then gave it to the little man who ran around, but one of the defensive backs just grabbed it and swung it around. Another time on the field, but this time by CBA. The coach is still out there. He's giving them a game plan. The quarter is coming to an end. Niskayuna needs to march down the field really, really quick here if they want to score before the half ends. But they're going to have to punt the ball. And it's a good punt. Jameer Austin calls a fair catch, and he gets down on his knees and catches it at his feet.
CBA will take over. First and 10, CBA at their own 45.
CBA has the ball at their own 45, first and 10. They're going to take over with only a few minutes left in the half. They're going to try to get a quick score here, as Niskayuna did, but the Silver Warriors could not capitalize on their opportunities. Niskayuna is going to try to stop CBA from getting a quick score, because CBA does have a strong backfield. They can have, anything could happen. It's a power play to Jameer Austin, or maybe a counter. He runs to the outside. He moves up front, and that's a touch. Not a touchdown, a first down. But there's a flag on the field. Sorry, I almost said there was a touchdown. And that's a penalty on the offense. You really don't need that right now. They need a quick score. They're in the huddle because the clock stopped. They don't need to run a hurry-up offense. It was a holding, in fact. Number two, Tom Connolly.
He's going to get it.
They break the huddle. They're going to move up. You have two receivers to the right, but it looks like it's a little bunch format, but they've got one receiver out wide to the left. And it's a sweet play to Jameer Austin. He does a little stutter step, and he gets about 2 yards. They blow the whistle, and they will carry on. The clock is running. Yep, they're going to run a hurry up right here. They've got twins to the left and no receiver on the right. You can expect a pass play right now. Tom Connolly to the left and Matt Usey. And it's a pass play. Screen to Tom Connolly, and Butterfingers just loses it, and then he gets right in number 5's face because that guy was trying to be a hot shot and push him after the play. Now he's putting his hands up like he doesn't know what happened, but he's not blind.
Got that on video.
Yeah, number 5, we got that on video. Number 5 is clapping like he did something. He didn't. Tom Connolly's about to burn him right now if they run a pass play. And it looks like it's a little short run to Mike Lasavio, and 2-yard gain, municipal yardage.
How'd you know it was coming?
That was Mike Lasavio with the 2-yard gain. Niskayuna took a timeout, and they're going to try to stop the clock because it looks like they're going to get the ball back after CBA punts it. Unless they go for it. We will see.
Tom's room.
Keep holding.
And it looks like they did send Jack Gregory on the field, so now they're going to go for it on 4th down. You would assume that there's barely time left on the clock because they didn't go for it if there was 3 minutes left. There's some confusion in the backfield. They've stacked 3. Oh, and they go for it on 2. You don't see that all the time from CBA. And it works, though, because they got him on surprise. Niskayuna jump. And hard count, maybe. It's pretty blatant what the penalty was there. They're going to accept the penalty and they're going to...
Oh,
No, it's a false start on the offense.
Wow.
that's wrong.
I don't know about that one,
Go back for
folks,
an
but
instant replay.
the referees are pretty confident. We do have instant replay on this system, so we'll see what actually just happened.
Let's see this.
And CBA is going to punt the ball now. They're going to give it to Niskayuna after that controversial call. He punts it, and the Niskayuna defender got a piece of his leg, but the ball stands still, and it looks like he's... Nope, not the halftime. Niskayuna is going to take over 1st and 10. There's not a lot of time on the clock. Expect a lot of pass plays. Maybe something exciting here.
Interception.
Interception would be great.
That's what I'm calling for.
They've got an empty backfield. So I was correct. It is going to be a pass play. And that's a pass to number 6. Jameer Austin with the tackle, and he gets a little help from his defensive backs. But it is a 6-yard gain. CBA is playing all the receivers back because they know that little gains won't do well for Niskayuna. And that is halftime, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll be back again.
We'll be back again in about 10 minutes. We're going to go get a snack, and we'll be back.
got here first. I got to choose what I do. That's your statistic.
That's it.
Should be the assistant on that.
You want this?
There's no assistant.
I'm gonna take this camera down in a
I
second.
scored mine on my test though.
What'd you get?
I got 80.
Well, I got 85.
You got here about 30
I got
seconds
100,
before the
guys,
game
so.
started.
Yeah, but I thought you had to be here just before you even
Well,
started.
who's gonna set it up and do all the stuff that you've been learning?
Yeah, leave that to Mike.
Yeah, and that's why he got the pick.
Can I take you back tomorrow? Mike? No.
What do you want?
What?
You want a hot chocolate?
And CBA has left their locker
But I
rooms,
think
and Niskayuna is still huddled up in the corner of the
get close to the end.
end zone.
Stuff down.
CBA is just stretching up, warming up, getting prepared for the second half. They are ready to come out firing on all cylinders to maintain their lead against Niskayuna. They had good momentum. They just didn't capitalize on a couple good opportunities to score, and we will see how this turns out. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are back from our halftime intermission. CBA is winning 14-6.
You better go record out there.
They're about to kick off right now.
You better go record.
And they kick off. It's a bouncer, the number 45 muffs it, and he cuts to the left. And he makes some space, but CBA eventually gets them about the 33 yard line. Again, the score is 14-6. As you see in your top left, we will fix that typo in the scoreboard. All right, here we go. Niskayuna is ready to come bounce back and get this lead. They hand it up to the middle to number 33, and he gets dragged around for about a 4-yard gain. Good start, and there's a little pushing and shoving between the two players. Looks like there's some yakking from the number 89. Aiden Nikes and number 33 from Niskayuna.
When it says record, it's recording, right? R-E-C.
That red line,
Yeah, okay.
that STBY is standby.
And it's a PA bootleg, and he throws it deep, and it's almost caught by number 18. That's his second drop of the day. That was a beautifully put throw. Beautiful touch. This quarterback is really doing anything he can get the offense going, but his receivers really, they just can't get really
Billy coming.
can't manage to catch it.
Looks like a cameraman.
And our cameraman is back. Sorry for them screwing up the kickoff. And they're back in the gun. And it's another exactly same play. And he rolls out and he throws it to number 12 and he catches it for a first down.
Do I get any change or?
Greatly executed play by Niskayuna. That was number 45 on the 12-yard gain. Second time's a charm.
Billy, gotta go out there. Let's go.
And they sub on a new player, number 5. He's going to be wide left side of the field, your bottom of your screen. Let's see what he does here. Niskayuna is running a spread offense with nobody in the backfield except for the quarterback. He muffs the snap, and it's another screen pass to number 5, and he gets wrapped up by Matt Yusi about a gain of 2-3 yards. It looks like the referees are going to spot it at the 47. 2-yard gain by the Silver Warriors.
Try to keep up.
2nd and 7. The ball is spotted on the left side of the field, and they're going to put 2 twins to the left and then 1 receiver to the right. Another empty backfield. It's a pass, and it's to number 5, and he just wraps it up, but then looks like number 23, he makes a tackle. That was a good play by Ben Hawkins.
Don't keep blocking it.
Is that Hawkins?
Yep.
Ben Hawkins with about his 3rd tackle of the day. Not sure if that is correct, but it's a good play. There's a flag on the field, by the way, if you can't see that. We could not see it. And it looks like the referees are about to tell us what happened. It looks like it's on the defense because they're advancing the ball forward. Does that look like it was 15 yards?
They said that's what they said.
They said it was a personal foul on the brothers. That's going to be a first down for Niskayuna. That's the CBA 35-yard line. That really does hurt penalties like that.
Rewind that a little bit. Let's see.
Where's the? And they're going to put 2 running backs in the backfield. It's a counter play, and number 33, he moves forward and he tries to reach the ball forward, even though he had no chance of getting a first down. He seems frustrated, but we'll see what happens here because he is a strong running back, as he's proved before, and he is going to slowly jog off the field. We'll see if he's hurt. We'll find out when we see if he's back on the field or not. That's going to make it second and 10 for the Silver Warriors. They got an empty backfield again. They're going to pass the ball because it's been working out for him. And he drops back. It's a screen pass to the left or a button hook, and it's incomplete. Number 5 couldn't catch the ball. But there's a flag on the field. Looks like roughing the passer. Another controversial call by the referees.
Kind of like a little ball, too.
Way too much.
What are you doing? Just let it go. Tell him how much.
What are you doing?
We are watching the replay right now to see where that call came from. They got one running back in the backfield. It's number 33, and it's a bootleg. Number 12 takes in the catch, and it's about a 7-yard gain. That's going to make it. That's going to make it about 2nd and 3 for the Silver Warriors. Niskayuna does a little run up the middle for about no yard gain. They had about 2 yards, but then the CBA defensive line just absolutely powered him through. It looks like that was Ryan Hoteling, defensive end expertise. Right now he's playing defensive tackle, very versatile player. It is about 3rd and 4. Niskayuna will try to get something going here. It's a bootleg to the right, and the quarterback looks like he's going to keep it. Yes, he is, and he is going to get about a 5-6 yard gain. It's going to be 3rd and short, maybe 3rd and 1. No, 4th and 1. My bad. The ball is spotted on the right side of the field. That gives a lot of room for Niskayuna to move to the left. We will see if they try to kick it, but we don't know how much confidence they have in their kicker. Looks like no, they're going to try to power it through. It's a wildcat formation. And the refs stop the play. There's a flag on the field. CBA defensive players, especially Tom Connolly, think that it is on the offense. Yes, it is. It's a false start.
False start in this year, and bring up a 4th and 6.
That's going to make it 4th and 6, maybe 4th and 7. And they're going to bring back out the quarterback. That wildcat formation has not done them well in the past couple drives. Niskayuna is running an empty backfield once again. It's a pass play, and it's to number 5. It's a slant route up the middle, and he has some room to move, but the CBA defensive backs get a hold of him right before he scores. He almost broke free there and scored a touchdown. There's all sorts of complaining back there. Both sides of the field have something to bicker about. It looks like the refs aren't going to buy into. They're not going to change their minds. No, they are not. Now it's 1st and goal. Niskayuna is running the wildcat for some reason again. They really want this to work. And number 33 tries to power up the middle, but no, this is a terrible play. It's not going to work.
Roadblock in there.
That's Big Ant Clement with a tackle.
Big Ant, that's what it is.
That's Anthony Clement. He transferred to football from No Sports halfway through the season, and it did do him well. He is having a great season. Playing defensive tackle, he stands about 6'3". He's a big man. Very big man. basketball player. Good guy. And they're going to run the Wildcat again. And number 33 tries to move to the right. He tries to cut up, but it's going to be no more than 4 yards. Another flag on the field. These referees are going crazy.
Should be a hold right where he threw the flag.
It looks like it's going to be a penalty on that defense. Jeez Louise. This is a very, very undisciplined defense.
Right now.
Right now, it is.
Here's real quick. 77.
Boy, penalties are killing us.
The ref had a few words for the defense because they have been mouthing off to the Niskayuna, as has Niskayuna been to CBA. But
So we think.
it's football, so we think. Probably Rhino Tilling on a penalty. He does stuff like that.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. Looks like it was CBA who was at fault there. They're going to run the Wildcat once again. They're really forcing this thing in here. And Niskayuna, for the 4th time in a row, they run the Wildcat. And he dives for the end zone, and they call it a touchdown. That is touchdown for Niskayuna Silver Warriors. That will make it 14-12. They're going to have to go for 2 here if they really want to tie it up. Looks like just repetitively doing the Wildcat formation, power plays, just giving it to number 33. It worked out in the end. Now we're going to see what they're going to pull out of their sleeve for this 2-point conversion. The ball's spotted on the left on about the 2-yard line.
Hope they throw it to number 5. So TC.
We will update the scoreboard after this conversion, whether it is made or not. They have 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They have a quarterback. It's an empty backfield. They have a lot on the line. It's a motion play. The quarterback rolls out to the right, and it's broken up by the CBA defense. A great play by number 34. That is just Jack Goebel. No, it is not Jack Goebel. My mistake.
Jack's 32.
D'Angelo.
That is Sam D'Angelo on the pass breakup. Very clutch. That will make the score. That will make the score 14-12. Big stop for CBA.
Big stop.
Another future lacrosse star.
Another future lacrosse star, actually. Many lacrosse players in this team. Lacrosse is a rising sport.
I'm going to give all the shout outs I can to my guys.
Coach your modified again?
Yep. Not Sam.
And Niskayuna is going to kick out after a successful drive. A lot of controversial plays, a lot of penalties, a lot of bickering between the two sides. They're going to kick off. 2-point deficit. If CBA scores here, a PAT or a 2-point conversion would give them a comfortable lead. Niskayuna tees up the ball, and they get ready to kick it off. He kicks it off. Another short kick. And CBA tries to run up the middle, and he does. He gets a very solid run. That was Matt Usey. Great play. To about the 44-yard line.
The one's making all the big plays.
And that's Jack Gregory under center. Power play to Jameer Austin. A little stiff arm but he gets denied by a linebacker for Niskayuna. 2-yard gain. That's going to make it 2nd and 7. CBA is going to make a couple substitutions before picking their play and executing it. Jack Gregory gets some signals from the coach, and they break the huddle. And here they are. They got one receiver to the right, one to the left. This tight end on the right. And it is a play-action pass to Mike Lasavio, the running back, and he powers to the right. He stepped out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. Let's see if the referees catch on to that.
Nobody wants to get in front of him.
Nobody wants to get in front of him, that's for sure. A good play, greatly executed by Jack Gregory. Jack Gregory has completed most of his passes tonight, and if he hasn't, then it hasn't been his fault. Now, they give it to Mike Lasavio, who's been playing very well, and he runs it up to the middle for about a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, no, but do it officially. Just get a
Jack
chair, sit
Gregory
down right
hands
next
off
to
the
him.
ball to
Go, giddy
Junior
up.
Austin to the left. He goes all the way outside, and he cuts up,
First down,
and that's a
and
first
7
down and probably 5 to 7 more.
16-yard.
That's a first down for the brothers. You'll love to see it. Just
16-yard.
good smash mouth football. And now they're going to spot the ball on about the 21-yard line, 20-yard line. CBA lines up. They're going to hurry up now that they've got Niskayuna up against the wall. They give it to Jameer Austin again, and he gets about a 3-yard gain. He falls forward though, and they're going to Jack Gregory's getting the signal, and he is going to get the play going. That's to Michael Savio. He runs to the right, and he runs for about 7 yards.
Runs like a beast.
A solid play. He runs like a beast. That's one thing for sure.
Driving kid.
The CB offensive line does deserve credit. They have been dominating the Niskayuna defensive line. There's some confusion in the backfield. Jack Gregory goes under center.
Watch the receiver to the left side. Nope.
They run it to Mike Lasavio up on the right again. I don't know what that confusion was about, but there's a pile up, and Mike Lasavio falls forward for about 5 yards. First down, CBA.
I got confused.
And that is Josh Huckins. Ben Huckins, he just subbed in for Mike Lasavio. I'll give him a break.
But you can see Josh Huckins tomorrow night at 5 o'clock.
You can see Josh Huckins tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. He will be playing for CBA right here against Shaker, CBA TV. Stay tuned.
It is. He moved that up. I was confused too at first, but
Jack Gregory drops back to pass it, and he's going to run it up the middle, but he doesn't have that kind of athleticism to run straight through the line, and number 74 just falls on him. Not that hard. Sort of like Eli Manning or Tom Brady.
We're good with their passes.
And there's a fumble on the field. It looks like Ben Huckins recovered his own fumble.
I think it was Jameer.
No. Niskayuna Silver Warriors have got the ball. That's a turning point in the game. This could turn out very well for Niskayuna. They've got the momentum on their side. 1st and 10 in their own territory.
a timeout, or what was at the end of this quarter?
That will be the end of the third quarter. We are moving into the fourth quarter. The game is moving along very quickly. And the ball will be moved to the other side of the field. That will be Niskayuna getting the ball on their own 15-yard line. All right, so we are going to introduce our new colors announcer. He's going to help me out today. Introduce yourself.
Michael O'Shaughnessy.
Michael O'Shaughnessy is going to help me out with this announcing tonight, this evening. Here we go. Niskayuna passes it. He hands it off to number 33, but Jameer Austin penetrates the offensive line, and he gets in the backfield and makes a tackle. That's about a loss of 5, but there's an injured player on the field. He's holding his knee, it appears. We can't quite put a name on him. We can't see his number. Again, the score is 14-12, fourth quarter, just the beginning. You can see that in the top left of the screen with our high-end technology.
Yeah.
That is Jake LaPlante, it looks like. He is down. He is an offensive lineman. He's an absolute unit. He's been dominating along with the rest of the offensive line for CBA.
He's dominating on defense.
He's also dominating on defense, you could say.
Second and 50.
Silver Warriors are second and 15.
That will be 2nd and 15 for the Silver Warriors. They're going to go out of the gun again, and they're going to have one receiver to the right, one to the left.
False start
but
on the defense.
that looks like it's Brendan Wisniewski who committed the neutral zone infraction. That was a good play by Niskayuna. They knew that they couldn't play out of their pin back on their 5-yard line, so what they did was they played what seems like a hard count.
Brings up 2nd and 10. Silver Warriors.
After a smart play by Niskayuna, they line up in the same formation as before. It's a pass play. It's a button hook, and it's another circus play to number 33. He did a little hook and ladder, and there you are. That could be a first down. We'll see if they move the chains.
Right on the chain. It's going to be a tough call for the refs here. But it's a third down for Niskayuna.
Third and about 3 for the Silver Warriors.
3rd and 3 for the Silver Warriors here. Let's see if they're going to run right up the middle or throw a pass here just like the last play.
He gets a snap of the gun, and he hands it to number 33, and he gets stopped by Aiden Neecase.
It's a loss of yards for the Niskayuna.
Looks like it's going to be a loss of 4. That's going to make it 4th and 9. Now the decision is whether you punt it or not. I don't know. What do you think?
I think they're going to punt it here. Back on their own yard line. They're not
Yep,
going anywhere right now.
It looks like they are going to punt it.
D lineman got on that running back immediately there. Nowhere to go.
And they're counting the offensive line, making sure that they have 11 players on the field. Here comes the snap, and it's a clean punt, but another very weak punt. It looks like Jesse Goebel dives on the ball for some reason. Alright, so now he has
10, first and 10.
Now it's first and 10 for the CBA brothers on their own 37.
Niskayuna's.
Now a score here with a successful PAT or 2-point conversion would really put the game not out of reach, but it would give them some good insurance points. We'll see what happens here though. They're in good scoring position.
Comfort their lead here.
That's Track Gregory, of course, under center.
2 running backs
Snaps
in
the
the
ball.
backfield.
It's a counter play, cross buck to
Lasavio.
Michael Lasavio. He powers through for about, whoa, he trucked a couple kids there.
Got about 8 yards there on the
8
run.
yards on the play.
Michael Lasavio is a beast.
Michael Lasavio, an absolute beast in the classroom and on the field.
Going with the
That's
same play to Jameer Austin.
right up the middle. He's an all-right student, but he gets a 3-yard gain. 2-yard gain, maybe. And it looks like they are...
One, bring up a third and short. Third and
Nope,
short.
they're not going to get the first down there, but it is 3rd and short. They have 2 opportunities to move the ball forward. From the looks of it, they might convert here because their 3rd down conversion has been doing very well today. And it's to Jameer Austin right at the middle, and he gets the first down and some more. Maybe 5-yard gain, 4-yard gain.
That's Jameer Austin.
That's going to put it on their own 25.
Yards in the first
Touchdown
down,
here could put the
CBA.
game out of reach for Niskayuna. Big stop though could give them a chance to come back. Injured Niskayuna player on the field.
Yep, that's an injured Niskayuna player.
Looks like his ankle might have got twisted up on the play right there.
Are you muted?
And it looks like he is going to manage his way off the field.
Number 12 for the Niskayuna.
And it looks like the ref is talking to Tom Connolly on the right side of your screen. Tom Connolly does not look happy. He just put his palms up. Alright, here we go. Back at it.
He has 1 running back in the backfield, Michael Savio.
You have twins to the left, one receiver on the right, one in the backfield, as you said. Got motion to the right. It's a sweep to the right, and Tom Connolly moves his way to the outside. And it looks like can he get this corner? No, he can't. Just misses the first
That's
down.
Tom Connolly for a gain of about 6. Second and 4 CBA.
Jameer Austin going right back in for Lasavio. Really switching up their running backs here today.
It looks like their running backs are getting quite tired. Michael Salvio's making his way off the field. And CBA is slowing it down again. They're going to try to kill the clock so they can score and put this game out of reach, as you said.
Mike Palumbo's doing a nice job with those water bottles too.
Yeah. Mike Palumbo is doing a great job with the water bottles. It's really his only job.
One running back in the
Yeah.
backfield, 2 wide receivers on the left side.
And it's a motion play. Or no, maybe just there's the motion.
Tom Connolly, it's a fake. Play's called dead.
It looked like what they were going to do was a fake jet sweep and then a counter to the left.
Instead, we got a
Austin.
false start on the CBA brothers.
There's somebody at the top of the screen. You can see on that one. It's like a second.
CBA is now second and 9. Second and 9 CBA.
And that's the same exact play that we saw before. And Jameer Austin moves his way up the field, but he gets about a 2-yard gain. Nothing too crazy.
It's going to lead him to about 3rd and 5 here.
Jameer throw. Just have him throw.
He's a left-handed.
And that would be a lefty. Run that play to the other side.
Oh, yeah, he can.
Yeah. Run it the other way with TC.
One man in the backfield, Michael Savio again. Motion, CBA brothers to Thomas Connolly.
Oh, it looks like he's going to throw the ball.
Gonna throw it in the
He
end
throws
zone.
it downfield, and it's a jump
And it's
ball.
caught by
he's
Jesse
caught.
Goble.
Jesse Goble. What a play. What a play. It was a jet sweep to Thomas Connolly. You dropped back and just launched it, and Jesse Goble stood still in the end zone.
He threw a duck up there, and Jesse Goble.
He
Caught
brought
that
it
in.
down. That's going to make it 20-12 CBA.
This game now might be out of hand if you get the PAT here.
PAT here would give CBA great insurance.
Jesse, he was supposed to do this and point up here. Dude, Mr. T. But I didn't see it. I forgot.
See the extra point here by Will Vivian?
And
is
the PAT is
right down the middle.
right down the middle, as you said.
CBA 21, Niskayuna 12.
That's going to make the score 21-12 in favor of CBA. Niskayuna now needs 2 scores, regardless of what kind of scores. They need 2 scores to tie up the game or take the lead. It's not looking good for Niskayuna because CBA does run a run-heavy offense, so if they get the ball, they could really put this game to sleep.
Niskayuna needs 2 touchdowns here to take the lead. Even a touchdown with a 2-point conversion isn't going to get them the lead here.
That is correct. Here's Will Vivian, about to kick off for the brothers. And the kick is off, and it looks like a good kick or just a bad kick. And number 9 muffs it, but he falls on the ball. Still not bad ball position, about the 29-yard line for the Silver Warriors. Silver Warriors.
Thomas Connolly's been having a great game here on offense and defense. Stopped 3 passes by the Niskayuna and threw 4 touchdowns.
He also had some good pass breakups too.
CBA Niskayuna goes for a pass here. Gets wrapped up right away by Will Vivian.
That's Will Vivian.
And they got to keep the pass game going because every single incomplete pass stops the clock. But run that gives you 2 yards doesn't stop the clock. It doesn't really help them out that much. And you can expect them to pass the ball out here. We'll see how this plays out.
3-yard pass isn't going to help them as much either. They're going to have to get some big yards here. 3 receivers to the right here and 1 in the backfield for Niskayuna. It's pass. A little screen there gets lit up
Rocked
by Jameer Austin.
What a hit, and he is flexing on him.
With a hit.
Just pummels the kid there. Caught it and just got lit up right away.
Silver Warriors.
That's number 33 again. He runs it up the middle and about a 5-yard gain. That was a good gain.
Might be a first down here
He's
for
wrapped up by
Niskayuna.
Brendan Wisniewski.
3 yards to Silver Warrior.
It's a first down here for Niskayuna. They're going to have to moving the chains here if they want to get back in this game.
4 minutes remaining. Today's game.
There are 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Niskayuna needs a quick score here, or it might be game over.
It's another
He
pass
drops
here.
back to pass, and he goes deep downfield, and it's just a little bit too far for number 7. It was double coverage, but it was a good throw. Just couldn't get to it.
Thomas Connolly's holding his hamstring. That's not good.
Thomas Connolly is down. He is down, and it does not look good. He looks like he's in pain.
Down.
He's holding his hamstring. There's been quite a few injuries tonight. 2 by the brothers and 1 by Niskayuna.
You guys good to pack that thing up? Wires in, close it, and leaves a camera right in here. Just turn it off.
Thomas Connolly. He's not showing any signs of getting up. He's off the field though, so they're gonna get the game going. There's about 3 minutes and 3 seconds left.
Jesus Christ. I'm trying to think about that thing.
Niskayuna's on offense. They drop back, and it's a fumble. But they pile up, and who knows who got that?
Looks like Niskayuna has it.
It looks like Niskayuna does have it, indeed.
Again, number 2, Thomas Connolly on the sideline here, just laying down. Doesn't look good for him. Physical trainer stretching him out right now. We'll see how he is. No men in the backfield for Niskayuna and 3 wide receivers out there.
And it's
And
a
he's-
pass to number 6, a little button hook, but he fell down. He is not happy about that one. He's going to walk back to the line of scrimmage and try to recuperate.
This could be the game here.
Finish him off.
It looks like Niskayuna is going to call a timeout, try to stall their loss. It's 4th down. If they don't convert here, it's game over.
Game over.
Got good news about Tommy. He's up and walking now, but a little limping going on.
You should still be in good enough shape to take his IED quest tomorrow.
Thomas Connolly should be in good shape to take his IED quiz tomorrow. That's engineering for you those that don't know.
Like 8 songs that we've been playing for like 5 years. Anything the kids play. It's a swear word.
And the timeout has concluded. Niskayuna is going to get back on the line, as is CBA. There's some confusion, again, in the backfield. The quarterback tells the running back to move a little bit to the left. It's a pass play. The quarterback tries to move around in the pocket, and Matt Yusi breaks up that play.
A little rough in the backfield between Wisniewski and number 12 for Niskayuna. Some good news, Thomas Connolly's back on the field. Looks like his leg's better now.
By faking.
His girlfriend's in the stands, you want to send her.
Rutgers will take over 1st and 10 at the Niskayuna 30.
Oh, he's limping back off the field. Hope he's okay. And that's going to be Joey Borick subbing in for him. Oh, no.
Jack Gregory. Offense
Jack
now.
Gregory.
CBA's on offense.
Game's almost over. You can run it for
He
me.
calls a motion, and number 72, Brendan Wisniewski, motions, and they give it to Jameer Austin, who
There he
breaks
goes.
free on the left side of the field. And it looks like he kind of stopped there, or he tried to cut to the right, but they take him down on about the 10-yard line. He goes out of bounds. That's going to stop the clock. Maybe
Great.
CBA can just put a nail in the coffin here and just really stick it in there for a touchdown.
Great run. He cut up the middle like he was going to go through the hole, but then he cuts right to the outside. The whole defense goes up the middle. Then he just gets the outside, gets a 20-yard run there.
He's smart enough to stay in bounds. Keep the clock running.
Smart play would have been to stay in bounds, not...
He did.
No, he didn't. I don't think
Yeah,
so.
They gave the signal to keep the clock rolling.
Brendan Wisniewski motions to the left again, and they give it to Jameer. He goes up the middle, and it looks like he's going to get stopped. Nope.
Stopped
We will
right-
see. No, they're going to mark it on about the 1-yard line. They're going to be right on the goal line. It's going to be 2nd and goal, yeah.
Put in TC.
Score here is just going to be some insurance right here.
Yeah, I think, unless they get like a pick 6 or a fumble and rumble here, it's game over. And there you see number 81 trying to dance on the sideline. Unsuccessfully. Put a stress on the unsuccessfully. Let's try to find who that is. No, we don't have a number on him.
Taking the knee.
It looks like they're going to take a knee and just
Let the clock run out here.
let the clock run out.
Let it roll.
Sorry, I just dropped the mic there. If you just heard a bunch of turbulence. And
Winning
yep, they're
formation
gonna
here from
kneel the
CBA.
ball. Winning formation. And that is the game, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. The score was 21-12. CBA beats Niskayuna, avenges their loss from last year.
Tomorrow's CBA Athletic.
Tomorrow night, you can watch the Sabre game, LaSalle versus CBA football, and then Shaker versus CBA soccer at Colony High School. Both will be back-to-back games. Tune in on CBA TV tomorrow night, Friday.
Signing off.